Hi, welcome everyone. Welcome to the Learning Python for Non-Programmers, Chapter 1. Because this is first chapter, I want to tell you about why Python is good for non-programmers. Firstly, I'm gonna talk about Python's advantages. Easy to learn, more readable, shorter development process, and Python doesn't need a compiler. Disadvantages: Python, because of being easy, may not be fitting programmers to other programs, and some hard and different parts are not easier than others to design, moreover harder than. And this contents which we are doing today. Why is Python good choice for non-programmers? Advantages and disadvantages. And we mentioned about also getting Python, print, mathematical operations, and data types, and its interchangeability. Firstly, how to find Python. From this website, www.python.org/download, we can find and download Python 2.75, and it's better download this version because in these chapters we are gonna use this version. After the downloading, we can easily set up the Python. If you set up the Python, we can start to learn Python. Where to write for Python? We will use idle. Idle seems like a compiler, but idle is so easier than other programs. If we set up Python, we can find idle from start bar with writing idle. Idle provides to check our workings are true or not. If you open idle, you are gonna see this like an empty window. And first step on learning Python. As you can easily see in video, firstly we write print, and so we will write our text. Print provides that we print out the text which we want. The tip of printing is to pay attention. The text must be written between quotations. If we don't use quotations, as you can see in video, Python give error and frequently false for print. If you want to use quotations on text, Python give error because it can define quotations. Easily you can see in video. If we use escape sequences, also is slash on front of quotations, we can use quotations in our text. Second possible faults are about text which are combined by numbers and letters. So we are writing 7 after the print, and it works. And so it works 7 between quotations. But 7u doesn't work because this database type is working. We have to write 7u between quotations. Normally, we can write number without quotations or with quotations on print, but text like 8uc7 doesn't work without quotations in print system. And we are gonna continue with mathematical operations. As you can easily see in this video, we have 4 main symbols. Addition is plus, subtraction is minus, division is slash, multiplication is star, and 2 star is for powered numbers, such as first number is sub and second number is power. Then percentage symbols is for finding the remainder on division. First number is dividend, second number is divisor. Division problems with floating point numbers. In Python, when we use integers on division, if the quotient is so-called result of division is floating point number, Python gives the nearest integer instead of the true answer, as you can see in video. For solving this problem, we can write at least one integer as a floating point number, or so the error what you see is for solution. If you want to use 0.0 every time, we must write from feature import division. With using this term, we don't have to always use 0.0 term. This is so easy and good thing. Data types. There are 3 data types in Python: strings, integer, and floating point numbers. An example of string is between quotations, Grok is a non-programmer, or Apple. That 8, 98, 7.7c7, and also 7 play 7. If these terms are written in between quotation, they are also strings. As we can easily see, data must have quotations for being strings. Integers are just numbers such as 7, 899, and 13. However, floating point numbers must be like 7.9, 8.0, also even 0.0. Interchangeability between data types. We said there are 3 data types as integers, 3 strings, and floats. So floats are floating point numbers. They are interchangeable. If it's convenient for Python, int is any types to integer, string is str is any types to string, and float is any type to float. We can interchange floats and strings, but this tree interchangeability situation matters which data includes letter or what. So you can easily in this video these situations. If the data includes even one letter, we can't change from string to others because the Python doesn't have any values of letters on types of integer and float. As you can see, these errors is a seeing of these letter stations. Letters are combined in also just strings types. First chapter is over. In second chapter, there will be variables, data relations with user, escape sequences, and we are going to write our first program and first algorithm. Until the second chapter, you must be expertise on chapter 1 topics.